Hi Taurus, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. The situation spread, in that spread we'll see whom you were dealing with, who left whom and why. Then I'll do the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in that situation. And then the third, the new love spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share and subscribe to support this channel. Alright Taurus, so here's the situation. We have the Tower clarified by the 3 of Swords, we have the 7 of Cups clarified by the 5 of Swords, we have the 4 of Cups clarified by Justice, and we also have the 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Libra or any zodiac sign. We got a lot of swords on the table, so it could have been also an air sign, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart, not just Libra, right? I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. For some of you whom you had a fallout with or whom you broke up with just recently tried to get back together with you and you rejected them, or if they never tried to get back together with you after that breakup, perhaps this person you were dealing with, they kept you hanging on, they always clouded your judgment, they always gave you false promises, they confused you, and at some point you thought about it and you figured, you know what, I've had enough, I think I don't want to take this crap from this person anymore, I think I need to get out, right? And you did, okay? Yeah, so the Tower, the first card that came out is clarified by the 3 of Swords. No matter what the scenario, this is a pretty bad combo. And if you can read tarot cards, you know I'm telling the truth. It's a pretty bad combo. The Tower is something falling down to the ground, falling apart. It could have been your relationship falling apart, your high hopes falling apart, that this person will eventually come through and they will want to get serious with you or take it to the next level. But it never happened, right? The 3 of Swords is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a betrayal. It's a card of feeling stabbed in the back. And the 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. Perhaps you needed some time to recover from it, right? You did, because it was devastating for you. This is you thinking about it after this person makes a comeback. And you're like, you know what, you really screwed me over, I need to think about it. So one of those two, right? We have the 7 of Cups clarified by the 5 of Swords right there in the middle. The 7 of Cups is a card of a confusion. This is a card of, your judgment being clouded. You're not sure, you're uncertain about what to do in this situation. So like I said, for some of you, perhaps this person always fed you lies, always promised you something, always, told you something, but they never delivered. They never came through. And you just kept on sitting in that energy with the 7 of Cups, thinking, so what's going to happen? Is it going to happen this time or not? And at some point, I think you've had enough. And with the 5 of Swords clarifying the 7 of Cups, you decided to walk away, and you slammed the door on the way out with that 5 of Swords, because you just didn't want to deal with that crap anymore, where you didn't know if this person was ever going to come through, right? So. The 4 of Cups clarified by Justice, right next to the deck. It's possible that this person who kept you hanging is just recently tried to come back and offered you an apology with the Justice card, but you said no. The 4 of Cups is a card of a rejection, right? So you said, you know what, no, I'm not going to get back into this in this predicament, because I know even if you promised me something now, you're not going to deliver, because you promised me something so many times before and you never came through. Or perhaps if they never tried to get back together, this is you again saying, I've had enough, no more of this crap. And with the Justice card, you are, got a separation, you walked away, you did what's right for you, right, with the Justice card. You could have been dealing with a Libra. So yeah, that's what we have so far. Let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice for you, Taurus. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Moon clarified by the 2 of Swords. We have the Hangman. We have the 7 of Wands clarified by the 4 of Cups. And we have the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Pisces. So yes, pretty much what I said during the first spread, This is the 4 of Cups is back. It's clarifying the 7 of Wands right next to the deck. The 4 of Cups is a card of a rejection, and I think you rejecting them, turning them down, If you're still with that person, I think the advice for you is to get out of that situation. If this person ever comes back, then reject them, tell them no. Or if you just recently rejected them because they tried to get back together with you, you did the right thing. In a nutshell, that's what this spread is all about. So no more secrets, no more fearing that this person leaves you, no more bullshit, right? No more hanging on, no more feeling stuck in the air. The Ten of Swords is a card of you shutting them down, you not having it anymore. So yeah, let's move. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm not going to reinterpret every single card. If you can read the cards, you know what I'm talking about. So no more or ever again if this person comes back. Okay, let's move on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Taurus, here spread number 3. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Four of Cups clarified by the Devil. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Sun. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Leo. And you could have been dealing in the past with a Capricorn. So yeah, we start off with the Four of Cups, a rejection, and that's the first card that came out. It's clarified by the Devil. You could have been rejecting a Capricorn in the past, or perhaps the Devil is that toxic individual or toxic situation. Perhaps you couldn't let that person go for a while, and you're finally able to detach from them, cut the cord, and finally say no, stand up for yourself. Don't let them do what they did to you, right? Perhaps this is like it was a lesson learned, right? And now that this lesson has been completely or successfully completed, here's the reward. Here's the new person who will be everything you ever wished for. That's what it kind of looks like, right? So you're either graduating with the people. Perhaps it wasn't the first person who took advantage of you like that, as we saw in the first 2 spreads. Or perhaps with the Four of Cups and the Devil, this is still the remainder, I guess, from that previous connection. But the good news is that here comes this new person, the King of Swords. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, they could also be somebody who is very straightforward, very honest, very direct, somebody who does not play around. And that's exactly what I see not happening. And by not happening, I mean not playing around. Because the Ace of Pentacles is clarifying that King of Swords, right? The Ace of Pentacles is, to me personally, the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle the other 3 aces, but the Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious, right? The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. I don't know if they're going to propose to you in September, but their intentions are serious, right? We've got the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Sun. Both are major arcana cards. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle between you and them. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. And the Sun is the Leo card. This King of Swords could be a Leo or with Leo in their charts. The Sun is also a card of clarity. So you'll be crystal clear as to what to expect with this person. They're not playing with you. They're serious, right? And besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. The Queen of Pentacles is actually sitting on top of the deck, kind of equivalent to the top of the world, I guess. Yeah, that's you, Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles, that would be you. And whenever a King and a Queen come out in the same spread, I always point that out. To me personally, it's a good sign. You guys are vibing on the high vibrational level at this point, the King and the Queen level, right? That you guys perhaps have a lot in common, right? One thing in common I think you have is both of you want to get serious very quickly, right? Yeah, this looks so good. The Ace of Pentacles and 2 amazing major arcana cards. Yeah, this definitely will take you all the way with this person. Even though we don't have any commitment on marriage cards, I just didn't want to clarify any further, because this is already really, really good, Taurus. Alright? So that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing September.